Are you watching the new Fatal Attraction on Paramount Plus? I've seen the first three episodes, and I gotta say, I think not only is this perfectly cast, but it does a great job honoring the original 1987 Oscar nominated film. This is a great adaptation, a spin off sort of to the series. I think it's great. It is so perfectly cast. Joshua Jackson is a perfect Michael Douglas. I think Lizzie Caplan is a perfect Glenn Close. And I think Amanda Peet, they could not have found a better Anne Archer. Like, Amanda Peet is perfect in that role, in Anne Archer's role. Now, the daughter in the original film, they made purposely, intentionally, pointedly androgynous. In this one, she is not. And that's okay. Joshua Jackson plays Dan Gallagher. He was a Star District attorney working in the DA's office and next in line for an appointment as a judge, but that one falls through political bureaucracy and the whole bit. But where it starts in the story and then it goes back is he has just done a stint in prison for killing Alex Forrest. Now, Alex Forrest is played by Lizzie Caplan, the original Glenn Close character. But we don't see how yet, and we don't necessarily see why. I guess we can, guess why. But we don't know how far this character is going to go. We know how far Glenn Close went with the bunny and the whole bit and stalking the family. So he is paroled and trying to reconnect with his daughter, his teenage daughter, who he's missed most of her life. And she's gone on about her life, and she's okay with being estranged from him to a point. She wants to get to know the whys, and he tries to make her understand that he didn't do this. So the mystery is that he was set up. He didn't actually kill her, or did he? He didn't actually kill her. So we are to wait week after week to piece the mystery together. I think it would have been better served to release all of the episodes at one time, because so far I think this is more for fans of the original film and of that cast. I think that story. I think this is for that demographic. I don't know that this is targeting or doing a good job targeting a new audience. So far, I've only seen three episodes, but I don't think so. And then it's also somewhat of a slow burn. Because it's a slow burn, I think I'm going to wait until all of the episodes, maybe I'm going to wait until all of the episodes are released and then binge them. Now, they're about an hour long each, and that's probably one of the main reasons they are releasing them week to week. I understand, why they would want to do that, because you're not going to hold someone's attention for 8 hours. So I get it. So I think Joshua Jackson is doing such a great job. Now, the chemistry, I think he has really great chemistry with Amanda Peet, but I don't know that sultry chemistry is still there. Like, it was heat on screen between Michael Douglas and Glenn Close. I don't know yet. If it is that way with Lizzie Caplan and Joshua Jackson's on-screen chemistry. And I think that's because we know somebody killed her, and that could be it. We already know this information in the first episode, and so maybe that was it. I don't know, but I just don't feel that same heat or chemistry or magneticism between them two yet. That was one thing, but I think they're doing a great job. I like how naturally they get together. It doesn't feel forced, because you would think that in an adaptation of a film that is held in such high regard that they would get right to the point of connecting them to. And it's not that way. It's sort of organic the way they connect. They work in the same building. And at first, they're just passerbys. So the way they end up together on that fateful night seems organic because it's not rushed. So I like that part. I like that there's a mystery, and I like because the first film there was an issue because people are rooting for the cheater and you're in love with his wife and his daughter. I mean, you're in love with them. You're in love with Ann Archer's character in the movie, so sweet and a homemaker, and you can tell that they love each other. And then he cheats on her with not only a one night stand but continually cheats on her until she's pregnant, and he blows up and pretty much abuses her, not just verbally but physically. And you're like, we're supposed to root for him. And the trick is that you love at this time, even to this day, as a legend, you love Michael Douglas, but then his career was on fire. We loved Michael Douglas at this point. I mean, it was everything he was in was a hit, was a banger. So that was the trick, getting someone in this role as Dan Gallagher, who everybody loves. And so I think, not that everybody does not love Joshua Jackson. I'm not saying that. I love Joshua Jackson. I loved him in The Affair specifically. But I think that's the difference too, that he isn't Michael Douglas and he's not trying to be Michael Douglas. He's honoring that role Michael Douglas played that we all love. So it's a great show. I just think it's more bingeable in like 2 sittings instead of waiting week to week. But again, I understand that Paramount, these are almost an hour long, and you want to keep your audience watching and tuning in every week. So, so far I like it. It's such a, it's a good, it honors the original film. The issue will be that this is going to fall victim to the writer's strike. This will not get a second season, so we will have to enjoy it while it lasts. This will not get a second season. It won't get picked up, mainly because of the writer's strike. There are going to be some that fall to the wayside, and I think this will be it. And it won't be because it wasn't a good series, I don't think, because it's well acted. It's definitely well cast, as I said. It's just going to be one of those that falls victim. But we have it now, 8 episodes, and the first 3 are off to a good start. At any rate, Fatal Attraction is currently streaming on Paramount Plus now.